Hi guys. All right, Saggies. First off, happy full moon. But before we get into a full moon message, I also need to do right by you guys and give you a what's hidden message. Okay, so we're gonna start out with that. Sag, I'm sorry I didn't get to you guys yesterday. You were the last of the night, and I ran out of energy. Is the honest truth. So I waited until today to get you guys your what's hidden message. We have got a King of Pentacles and we have the King of Cups, but in the reverse. So what's hidden from Sag seems to be somebody is married, but is not a love match. And this could be somebody that Sag considers to be, oh, they're very happy. They're in some other commitment. No, they're on the cusp of changing that commitment. They're about to, butterflies fly free. They're about to leave. A relationship is perhaps ending because it's not a love match, or something's about to change. Three of Wands, I would say they're about to sail free. I don't know who this person is in regards to Sag, but somebody's about to sail free. Wow, Two of Cups. They could be somebody who feels very energetically interested in Sag, but to Sag's knowledge, it's like, no, they're in, I can't feel that way about them. They're in a relationship with someone else. They're about to become free as a bird and single, and they have a very strong bond to Sag. Let me just ask this. Are they going to be telling Sag this fairly soon? Because it just says all is not as it seems. Yeah. King of Pentacles upright. They're actually sitting down waiting. They may be telling Sag, look, there's going to be some changes in my life. They could be positioning themselves specifically to have a dialogue with Sag. This could be somebody that Sag works with, and it's going to be like, okay, I'm on my lunch break, but I see that they've been sitting there waiting for me to walk by on my way out to go get lunch because they are like, hey, I want to walk with you. I wanted to talk to you. I wanted to tell you something. The Wheel of Fortune sideways. They've wanted to say this for a while. They still are debating, like, is this a good time? Because I don't think that their connection is officially over. I don't see them fully freeing themselves yet. But it's like they want Sag to know, like, this is what's going on behind the scenes. What is your motive in wanting to tell Sag these things? Magician and Two of Cups. Again, because the bottom line is Sag is my Two of Cups. And I'm trying to see if I can get that dialogue going with Sag. I've been trying to manifest the opportunity to actually pursue things with Sag. And at this point, I'm finally able to do that. I'm finally getting myself into a place where I'm going to be free enough to pursue things. And I need to tell Sag that. I need them to know why I'm separating. I need to let them know why I'm changing things in my life. That is going to be a huge bombshell, I think, to Sag. But let me just ask, what is Sag's spin on all this, or what are their thoughts on this person? We have a Six of Swords. We have the Eight of Pentacles. Sag could be in that mindset where it's going to be like, honestly, I've been getting over them, saying they're where they are. I don't want to be, holding the torch for somebody that isn't mine. I've been staying away from them. I've been filling my life with all kinds of other work. Honestly, I haven't let myself think about this. Knight of Cups. But if they come and offer me something, that'd be really nice. I don't think Sag is going to be like, what? I don't feel that way about you. I think Sag is just saying, I'm staying away from them until they can directly come toward me and offer me something significant. So I do think this is something, Sag must feel the same way, but Sag is saying, you know what? It needs to be that they can offer me something real. Otherwise, it's just talk. So I've been staying away from them with intention, unless they actually can give me the offer, which is what it said they're going to be doing in this storyline. That is going to change everything for Sag, for them. And we have the Two of Cups twice, and that wasn't even that many cards. This person is head over heels for Sag. And I don't feel like they're just trading up, like, oh, I'm going to dump this partner because I want you instead. No, there is a real strong sacred bond there. So kind of a beautiful move on their part. All right, now let's go ahead and take a look at a full moon message, knowing that this full moon is the snow moon. It's also known as the hungry moon. So let's take a look. We have death card, we have lovers, we have the devil. I mean, and keep in mind, a full moon brings things from the subconscious to the forefront. It could really be that Sag is, thinking in their heart and soul, I'm actually sensing things are going to change. I actually believe that a lover is going to be showing up in my life, that they are going to be, choosing me. And now let me ask myself, do I have any worries about this? Do I have any fears that people are going to look at me as the home wrecker? Or do I have any fears that maybe their ex will still stay latched on? With that Queen of Pentacles upright, I only think, because I think Sag has a pretty strong premonition that there is big shakeup coming and that a lover is going to be in their life. But I think Sag does have a worry. Will they be painted as a villain when they are not one? But I think Sag is already like, I'm going to be somebody's baby. I'm going to be somebody's partner. I'm going to be that Queen of Pentacles. And even if it ruins my reputation at first, or people want to vilify me, I mean, I very well could have people that I'm going to have to cut ties with, people that aren't going to like me because they're going to think that I wrecked something, when in truth, I wasn't the cause of anything. There will be people that I will probably lose along the way because of this love match. I kind of think Sag is already in a place of accepting that. It won't make them happy with the sun in the reverse, but I kind of think this feels like, obviously these two messages feel connected, they feel related, but it also feels like this is a tough thing for Sag to have to be like, well, I'm going to have to just face it. If somebody is upset, that's the way it's going to be. I mean, what more am I supposed to do? It's not going to make me happy. I certainly didn't set out to ruin somebody else's relationship. There's going to be a lot of eyes on me. So maybe this has been like a taboo relationship, and maybe there are going to be a lot of other people involved. A lot of eyes on Sag. Sag is not going to enjoy that, especially because they did not set out to create any kind of drama. With the Ace of Pentacles, the one thing here is Sag is saying, but life changes. People don't like change. People especially don't like to see relationships change, or they love to latch onto the concept that there was drama and wrongdoing. I'm just going to have to weather that, face that, and say, eventually that will shift, that will die down. Friendships may disappear or dissolve, but other ones will grow. And I'll just see, I mean, it's going to change my life, and it's going to change maybe a few other people's lives as well, but it is what it is, and the dust will settle, and then, a new growth pattern will begin. I don't see Sag saying, I'm not going to allow myself to have a love story with someone because it will make other people gossip about me. I don't see Sag saying that. I see Sag recognizing a fear that this might not be a very fun thing, but I can sense changes on the horizon. Life is all about change, and I'm going to go ahead and make the decision to give where I want to, regardless of if I get painted as, the Scarlet Lady, regardless of whether or not somebody paints me in an unfavorable light, regardless of gossip. I have to go ahead and live my life and have my love story. How is this full moon impacting the person that obviously loves our Sag? We have a 5 of Pentacles. Boy, they're missing Sag like crazy right now. Like crazy. So they may not be in Saggy's life at the moment. Yeah, death card in the reverse. So they haven't, we started out with what's hidden, and we saw what's going to be happening. And now here we are, like today during the full moon, and we just see them saying, this is getting intolerable. Like, I need to make change. I'm missing Sag way too much. There isn't a transformation. Sag is still staying away from me until I make the changes that I need to make, so I can, really offer Sag something. Hermit, King of Wands, 3 of Wands. They are sitting alone today, and they are actually seeing that, this is my turning point. I'm going to have to go ahead and officially, they could wind up talking to a current partner about this is the end for us. I'm going to be leaving. It's not where I want to be. They may be very blunt, like I'm going to be changing stride. I'm in love with somebody. I mean, this is them certainly making the decision that they want to be Saggy's partner. And somewhere in the next 3 days to 3 months, they're going to be. So this is kind of, this full moon is where they're making the choice. I'm going to wind up with Sag. That's all there is to it. I'm changing my life. They don't talk to Sag today. It's just crazy because we kind of basically did it out of order. What's hidden is the plans. What's happening today is the beginning of those plans. But we already also saw the outcome. So kind of, that's a lot. That is a lot to have happened, but a full moon is good at bringing things up from the subconscious to the forefront so they can be dealt with. All right, Saggies, I'm going to leave this here. Thank you guys so much for being here. Really appreciate you guys. Thanks for giving it a thumbs up and subscribing. Bye.